Okay. All right. So if everybody can mute themselves out whenever you're ready. And then Lisa, you can,
We're ready.
okay.
Okay,
Well,
mute all.
okay.
And
Okay.
then Trace, I'm going to unmute you.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. We're so excited to have you here tonight. We are here to talk about women in wellness. And I just want to say to all the women that are on the line or listening to the recording of this, as we record this, yesterday was the International Day of the Women, and I just think there's something magical that happens when women come together. And tonight we're going to talk about the opportunity that we have found as women in wellness and why this is such an important time for us to come together in wellness and come together as women. So we're going to jump right in. And well, first I just want to introduce myself and my co-host, Lisa Blaisdell. My name is Tracy Pontarelli. I am a wellness coach and a personal trainer, a mom of 3 teenagers. I live in New York City. And I was I look back on my earlier life and I was I always tried to be healthy, but I really was the opposite of wellness, is how I will describe it. I was a stressed out mom of 3, and I worked in public relations. It was a very stressful job. And I found my way out of that and home with my 3 kids, and then found my way into wellness. And at first, it was really something just that I could do around my family schedule. And what I found is that there are so many different ways to make impact in the world. So we'll talk about all the different reasons why women are looking for different opportunities. But I was really looking for a way to make an impact. And I'm so glad that this opportunity found its way to me, because what it's given me the ability to do is change the lives of a lot of people. So we're going to jump right in. Lisa will tell you her story when she gets there. And we're just going to talk about some of the statistics. So the wellness industry, and as we're recording this, there is a lot going on in the world right now as it relates to wellness and illness. The wellness industry is continuing to explode, and people need us more than ever. So you can see just by these numbers, there's no signs of it stopping. And I'll say the other thing that is continuing to grow is the opportunity, what we call the gig economy. And these are any kind of jobs that are out of the quote unquote traditional job, daytime jobs. And so many people are looking for ways to either supplement their income or create a combination of things that create the life that they want, doing the kind of things that they want. So this is really exploding. The opportunities are endless. And so we'll look at that a little bit more. But what we're going to really dig into tonight is what women are looking for. And so we know this. These are the things we hear from the women in our business. And some of these might resonate with you who are on the call listening. Number one is really women are servant-hearted and want to leave an impact in the world. Also just looking, when women start to build families or want to travel, or a combination of both, really looking to own their own schedule and not have a boss. Community is something that's very, very important to women. Looking for like-minded people that align with their values is something that's super important. Extra funds, money. So many women we hear that just want money to be able to do the things that they want to do and not have to make rationalizations or explanations for those things. And then working on something that they enjoy. And this is something for me personally. Wellness is something I care deeply about, but I want to work around my family, not sacrifice my family for the work that I want to do. And then as we just close out International Day of the Woman, equal opportunity. I know when I worked in public relations, men made more than me and they weren't doing the work that I was doing. And I accepted that as a fact. And so looking for opportunities, I think one of the things when we look at different opportunities where the pay scale is completely transparent, that's a total game changer for women. So, and then the other thing we hear from people is they just want options, right? And I think this is true for men and women, but particularly for women who just feel like they want the optionality to do more with their work, right? And so they may. So here's a couple different things that we see people planning for. One is they love what they do. Teachers often fall in this category. They love what they do. They do meaningful work, but they want more money. They want more financial options, or they don't love what you do, and you want to find a way out. You want a plan B that can be eventually become a plan A. You want to expand the kind of impact you make in the world. This is something that's really important to me. I know I'm here for a short period of time, and I want to feel like I've done my job making an impact in the world. And then the final is the things we don't expect, like death and divorce, debt, disaster, stuff that's happening. Some of the stuff's happening right now the plan for the unexpected, just making sure we've got options. So, so the question becomes, when you look at kind of combining these things, right? So you say, I want options. I want to do something meaningful. I want something that's flexible. I love wellness. Where? Like, what's the opportunity? Where is the next thing? And I think we've all probably been around long enough that we've seen at least one or two fitness and fat and wellness and diet trends come and go and come back and go again. And so you say to yourself, okay, well, where am I going to invest my time and energy? And where's that going to be? And so this is where we're going to dig into tonight. And I'm going to hand it over to Lisa in just a few minutes. But here's the thing that we know. And if you look at these three quotes, this is where we're going to focus in on, is that the one thing that will never change and is needed more than ever is good nutrition. There's never been a time ever that we've needed good nutrition more when we look at the health of our country and our world on a global scale. And that's why we're like really so invested in what we are doing. So I just want to dig into the need a little bit more, because there's two kind of macro trends that are happening in the world right now that are, if we're going to turn the tide of this ship, this is going to take a while, and we're so needed right now, is that the quality of our food continues to go down. The majority of the food that people eat today is not really food. It's more in the category of food-like products, right? Like, when you look at the ingredients of a product, it's listed, food is not in the list of ingredients. Our fruits and vegetables are also being grown in less nutritious soil and being picked too early and shipped long distances to us. So we've got a combination of things happening there with the quality of our food going down. The other side is the toxicity of our planet is going up. And so things are being dumped into the soil, the water, the air every day. They're in our bodies. There's literally no place on earth that you could be living right now where you're toxic free. And so the new recommendations for fruits and vegetables is between 7 to 11 servings every day. That's a lot of fruits and vegetables, even for all of us who love fruits and vegetables, and you want to get a wide variety, the rainbow. So this is why we're so excited to talk to you about what our opportunity is tonight. So I'm going to hand it over to Lisa to start to talk about. And Lisa, just tell me when you're ready for me to switch the slide, okay, and we'll hand it over.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa. I am in Southern California. So I'm in a different part of the country as Tracy, but I'm dressed like I live in New York, and she's dressed like she lives in California. So it's all good. And I am a very thankful mom because 17 years ago, I was a very stressed out mom. I too, like Tracy, have a background in public relations. However, when this whole idea came into my life, I was very stressed because my family was very sick, and I was very stressed out because although, like many women, I loved my career, it was making me choose between my family and my work. And it was really taking a toll on our health. So 19 years ago, yes, 19 years ago, I had a baby and a 3-year-old, and now they are 19 and 22. It's amazing how quickly the years go by. We were introduced to Juice Plus. And, I was one of those people that was waiting to hear about Juice Plus. I was very sick myself. I had chronic sinus infections. My daughter, who was 3 at the time, had already had pneumonia. We went to urgent care more than we went to preschool. And I just, there was a part of me that thought that was normal. And yet that is not normal, my friends. It isn't normal to have antibiotics in your home on an ongoing basis. And yet we did. So when these plant powders, all of this concentrated whole food nutrition came into my life through some other moms, I immediately said yes, because I thought, well, it can't do anything but help us. There's no way that, peaches and lemon peel and tomatoes and pomegranates and blackberries and beets can't do anything but help us. And I'm so grateful that I said yes. And I'm so grateful that I was open, because it did change our life and we did get healthy. And we've been, really mostly very healthy ever since. So, you look at the variety of what is in Juice Plus, and every time I get to talk about it, which is often, I get excited all over again, because it really is hard to believe that something so simple, these little capsules that we take every day, that we encourage, we have our kids take them every day. If you still have kids at home, this is what is getting into our bodies, my friends. And this is amazing stuff. So Trace, go ahead. So what is in the Juice Plus plant powders? You've got the nutrition of 30 different fruits and vegetables. I mean, there's no way I'm eating 30 different fruits and vegetables in one day, like ever. And, I didn't eat beets today or recently. I didn't eat parsley today or recently. I haven't had a cranberry since Thanksgiving, right? So getting that variety consistently is so important to bridge that gap. And what we have to offer to people, and what we can really stand behind, is that we have state-of-the-art technology that preserves and guarantees the integrity of Juice Plus. We have the research that shows that Juice Plus is going to strengthen your immune system. It is going to improve your cardiovascular function. It is going to reduce the inflammation in your body. I always tell people, I don't know what Juice Plus is going to do for you, but I know that it's been proven to do all these incredible things in the body: DNA protection, protecting our hearts, improving our skin, our teeth, there's so much more to this. And yet we've got that proof that can happen. So our Juice Plus Complete is our plant-based protein powder that I know so many of you listening to this call absolutely love and cannot go a day without. I am one of those people as well. And what is so unique about Complete, in addition to it being completely plant-based, vegan, gluten-free, I tell people it's all the buzzwords, is that it has a low glycemic load. And I encourage people, don't get caught up with the numbers on the label. You really want to focus on what Juice Plus Complete is going to do in your body once it gets there. It stabilizes your blood sugar, and it absolutely will ensure that your glycemic load is not going to spike. And I think about so many kids that go to school flooded with the Juice Plus Complete and their Juice Plus, like my kids did growing up. They're not getting hungry. They're not having those sugar crashes at 10 o'clock in the morning. They're not wanting the processed carbs because they've started their day with Complete. It also has powerful prebiotic, and I can't even articulate that word, but it's prebiotic and probiotics, and we need these kinds of fibers in our guts. And I know we're all learning so much more about the connection between gut health and brain health, and it is essential that we get this kind of nutrition from plants. So I absolutely love the Complete. Our omegas, I am equally as obsessed with. Friends, the diseases of the brain are the fastest growing group of diseases in our country today. It is heartbreaking what we are seeing happen. There's a whole new generation of Alzheimer's. I lost my mother-in-law to early onset Alzheimer's. It is impacting all of us. So protecting our brain health is absolutely mandatory today. And so we have these incredible plant-based omegas. We have eliminated the fish, which is technically the middleman, eliminating the risk from mercury, and also providing an incredibly sustainable option. You're getting the full spectrum of omegas, which are then cold pressed to preserve the integrity of the oil, and they're in a vegetarian capsule. And these are so important. And I noticed after 15 years of taking Juice Plus every single day, I noticed an uptick in my energy. I noticed my skin and my hair just improved even more. And I love to tell people this, for the first time in a very long time, I started remembering my dreams again. And I thought that was really interesting. It's like, what part of my brain wasn't awake up until I started to fuel it with these omegas, and now I'm able to remember my dreams. I just think that's very fascinating. So you can go from there, Trace. And then of course we have our tower garden, and I love our tower gardens. I know so many of you live where it's cold, and so you are growing year round. Especially with our new Tower Garden Home, which is our smaller footprint unit. It's a smaller tank. I, like many of you on this line, have had the Tower Garden Flex for going on 9 years now, I believe. I had a salad today from my tower. Because I live in Southern California, do grow year-round outdoors, but you can do either. And it is such an important, sustainable tool that we are going to be needing more and more and more as we are running out of water and we are running out of land in this country. This unit offers the ability to have 98% less water. It takes up 90% less space. It's going to grow faster. And, you know, right now everyone is talking about, obviously, the news of the day is the virus, but so often the news of the day is about a certain lettuce that has been recalled because of E. coli. And I feel so good knowing that I know exactly where my produce comes from. This unit pays for itself because you are growing your own food, which is essentially like growing money. So we absolutely love our towers. They're popping up in so many important communities throughout our own local communities, and then in larger areas like in homeless shelters. It's at the Chicago O'Hare airline. I believe it's the United Airlines terminal. There's so many different applications for these in restaurants. I know in New York City, and we have our incredible Stephen Ritz with the Bronx. You can look him up. It's a beautiful unit. We're really proud of our tower. So we can go from there. So Kids Eat Free, this is the best part. This is my favorite program. I'm so proud to be a part of a company that cares so much about our future generations, that we give away Juice Plus at no cost to the customer for up to 4 years, starting at 4 years old, all the way through full-time college students. And that is huge because I am now the parent of a college student. I know what happens to their eating habits when they go away. There's a lot at stake. And it is an incredible program where we are seeing over 1 million kids in this study now. So this has been going on for over 15 years. As long as an adult sponsors the child can be free for up to 4 years. And what we're finding in an observational survey, so this is the largest observational study done on kids having to do with nutrition. And when the parents fill out a little survey, throughout their experience with Juice Plus, we're finding that these kids miss way less school. 60% of them miss fewer days of school. 71% are drinking more water. 56% are taking fewer over-the-counter or prescription medication. I mean, that alone is so significant. They're going to the doctor less. 71% are consuming less fast food and fewer soft drinks. And 61% of these kids are eating more fruits and vegetables. And I don't know a single parent who wouldn't want all of these things for their kids or their grandkids. So what's so awesome about the Family Starts program is that it doesn't have to be your child. It can be, if you're a godparent, if you're a grandparent. It's a really special program. So whoever invited you to watch this can tell you more about it. So Juice Plus is so unique. It is not a vitamin. If you look at the label of Juice Plus, which I will pull out here as I'm talking, it's food. It does not say supplement. Where I live in California, food is not taxed. So I do not pay tax on my Juice Plus, because you can see that there is a nutrition label there. It's not a supplement label. So there's also a NSF, which is a third-party certification. It is the highest level of certification for a consumable product. It absolutely ensures that there's no contaminants, pesticides, herbicides. It's safe. There's no warning label on Juice Plus. There's no safety lock on Juice Plus. For the chews either. Nowhere does it say it's not safe for pregnant women or kids. I mean, that's absolutely huge. And there are very few things that you can take that does not have that. And like I talked about before, it's the most thoroughly researched product in the world. I always like to say you're known by the company you keep. It will take us all night to go through the studies in the universities that have done research on Juice Plus. But again, I encourage you to do your own research. I actually didn't do my own research because I trusted the people who shared Juice Plus with me. But when I did learn about this research, I was absolutely blown away that it has the ability to reduce oxidative stress, which is basically the whole process of us aging and getting sick. So it improves cardiovascular wellness. And what we all care about right now, and what we should all care about all the time, is a healthy immune system, protecting our DNA. Our DNA is the blueprint for everything in our bodies, and it's what we pass down to future generations. Reducing inflammation. All roads of disease and problems begin with inflammation. So you want to live in a body that has no inflammation, healthier skin, and it goes on. And we're going to have our 40th study published very soon, which is really exciting. And also, we're a company that loves to make a difference. You know, I always say we're doing well and doing good in the world. St. Jude's Hospital, we're the largest title sponsor of that marathon every December. I always say I'm going to walk it really soon. The Boys and Girls Club, we have pledged a tower garden to every single Boys and Girls Club in North America. We donate complete to Volunteers of America. There's so much more that this company does behind the scenes. We're a very humble company. That all starts with our president and founder, Jay Martin. So we love to make a difference and give back into the world, which is so, so great. Okay, I'm ready, Trace. So I'm going to pass this back over to you, right, Trace? But we get to create possibilities. And, you know, for me, this business has allowed me to not only stay home with my kids and raise them on my terms, you know, let go of a career that I was no longer passionate about, but I get to get up every single day. I get to work with people, mostly women, and all the great men that come alongside them as well. And we get to do this together, and we get to create community together. We talk a lot about community, and I think honestly what this world needs right now is more community. And now I'm in a new season in my life where my kids are grown. It's hard to believe I got to prioritize them and put them first all these years, and now they're going out and they're forging their own lives, and I get to get up and I have purpose still. I am sure I miss them, but I have something that I love, and I get to do this at the pace now that I really want to do this at. So I just think it's so important as women that we find things that are fulfilling for us. And I just feel really, really fortunate that I found this when I was a little bit younger, because I've been able to build a life around it. And now I have such a full, exciting life full of possibilities. So Trace, I'll turn it back over to you.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. So great. And I couldn't agree with you more. I think, you know, I'll continue to tell my story as we go through this, but what I realized when Juice Plus came into my life, I knew it made sense. I mean, just listen to all of the reasons why it makes sense. I just knew I needed more fruits and vegetables in my own diet. My kids definitely needed it. The fact that they could get it for free was so exciting to me. Oh, sorry about that. My lights just went off. Hold on one sec. My tower garden just shut off. Okay, so when I first started with using Juice Plus, I knew I would share it with other people. And so that's how I got started. I just thought, I'm not going to keep this to myself. I'm definitely going to tell other people about it. As I started to get into the company, I realized how amazing this opportunity was. And we're going to narrow it down to just 4 things that I think are really unique about the company. One is it's an affordable franchise. So I don't know if any of you have looked for franchising opportunities, but they are at usually extraordinarily expensive. And you can expect on the average to recover your costs in about 10 years. And so this is something that's a brand name product, totally tried and proven, and it was super affordable. It's $1, literally $1 a week to own your own franchise, $52 a year, $1 a week. It is the power of network marketing. And so network marketing sometimes gets a bad rap. And what I love network marketing, and because I love networks, and I love people, and I love connecting people to people. And so what this allows you to do is build a team of people who are like-minded and passionate and are all doing this however they want to do it. It's an amazing, amazing thing. It allows you to work from home. Super amazing that I get to work from home around my family schedule. And I get to leverage the amazing tax savings of having a home-based business. If you've looked at any other network marketing companies, one of the things that you should know about this one is all of our positions are permanent. And that is something that's super unique. We don't have to house any product in our own homes. We do the talking. We share this with people because we care about them. We place our order with the company. The company ships the product directly to the person, bills them, and sends us our paycheck. It's an amazing thing. No inventory. There's no quotas. It's really such a unique opportunity. And then the thing that's most amazing about this specific company is the company has really combined all of the best of all the different business models. And so at the highest positions in the company, you have the opportunity to earn full benefits. That includes really medical, dental, chiropractic, like tuition reimbursement, and a monthly expense allowance. It's really amazing. And there's so much more to that. So amazing opportunities in this opportunity. So I'm going to talk my best friend in the world. Deb is listening to this call right now. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories and then we're going to close it out. But Deb is a dental hygienist who loves her job. She loves working with patients, but anyone who does any type of job like dental hygiene, hairdressing, massage, they know that those kind of jobs are incredibly physically taxing. And so Deb was living in a little bit of, pain, really trying to understand what her other opportunities would be. Didn't really see any other opportunities. Her profession was so specialized, but she is a caregiver and works in the field of wellness. And so when she found this opportunity, what she realized was that she could do this alongside of what she was doing. And her biggest concern was, did she have what it would take to do this? And really what you need to do this, to do wellness, is to really care about other people. And it's a learn as you go kind of opportunity. And I'll just tell you, you might be able to tell by looking at the picture, Deb is my sister and she's my partner in this business. And I'm so excited to see what we're going to do together with this business. My next person is my sister from another mister, my really good friend, Amy. Amy is a fellow personal trainer. She's extremely educated woman. She's an exercise physiologist. She has her master's from Columbia. And she was concerned really about working in the field of wellness and offering a product. So some of you who are listening to this might have the concern that you don't want to offer a product. And so what really resonated with her is the science. And so she decided to give it a try. And I think one of the things that Amy has found most valuable, and me as well, is that working with like-minded women in an industry where you're trying to help people grow and improve their health, the only thing that happens is personal growth and helping other people become healthy. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity. My third is my friend Mary. So Mary is, again, she's one of these people that just fell in love with the products, and she knew she was going to share it with other people. And she's somebody who had stopped working quite a few years ago to raise her family and was concerned about getting back in and what would that look like. And so one of the things that Mary said, which I bolded here, is she just loved the people. And I joke all the time that I would pay $52 a year as a membership fee to just be around these other amazing people, and particularly these amazing women. And I think one of the things that's so unique about this business is people come at it from all different places. You could have been a finance person, a teacher. You could have always been a stay-at-home mom. I was a public relations professional. You can come from any walk of life that you want. And there is a way, if you care about other people, there's a home for you here. So we're going to close it out. I'm just going to kind of start to wrap this up. But what I want to say is, I think when we're recording this, it's the International Day of the Woman. when women come together to support each other and go towards a common goal, amazing things happen. And what I found myself is I stopped working in public relations. I found my way back into personal training and wellness coaching. And what I didn't realize until I found this opportunity is that there was a part of me that wasn't being filled. I wanted to make a bigger difference in the world. I wanted to make an impact in a bigger way, and I just didn't know how. And so what's amazing about this opportunity is you can do this as a side project, and you can decide that you want to go out and change the world of as many people as you can find. And there's room for everyone in that in this opportunity. And the one thing that holds us together is that we all care about trying to make this world a better place. So Lisa, do you want to say anything to close it out on your end?
Wow, I just want to say thank you, Tracy. I'm so inspired. And, you know, I will just add that not only is there a place for you, but this is something that people are looking for, and they don't even know that they're looking for it. So if you're listening to this and this speaks to you in any way, we just want to invite you to take the next step and have the conversation with the person who invited you onto this call tonight, or if you're watching the recording, because there are women that are looking for connection. They're looking for community. They're looking for a way to make a difference in this world. And we just want to lock arms with as many people as possible and go out there and do really good things in the world and be an answer to a very significant problem that we have right now. So I just, and I think it's also worth saying that Tracy and I are very good friends in this business. We're very strong colleagues in this business. We talk to one another every day, and we are not financially connected at all. We have no, you know, we have no financial connection. And this is very typical within the Juice Plus community, because we all are on one mission together. It's a very non-competitive environment. We love each other. There's so many women on this call who are some of my dearest friends, and we don't have any connection financially. We are just on the same mission to go out there and make a difference. So thank you so much, Trace. I love working with you and all of your friends, and I hope everyone has a great night. Stay well, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you both ladies.
Okay. So can I just make